So my name is Patrick Laughlin. I own a local custom shop here in Tampa, not in Clearwater. So I build and restore old cars, which means that I take old things, recycle them, and make them new. So I fit into your sustainability market a little bit. Usually it's taking old stuff and modernizing it, which also increases the efficiency of things, therefore making it better for the environment. So an old clunker car that maybe got 2 miles to the gallon or something like that, we put something in it that gets 30 miles to the gallon possibly. So maybe we meet your sustainability market a little bit, but more focused on being cool, making really cool projects, and building race cars. So today I have brought the Rush SR, which is a car built in Houston, Texas. It uses a Suzuki 1000cc motor. Texan out here? All right. Well, welcome to Florida. We won't hold it against you. Where's your cowboy hat? It's understandable. It's windy out there. Girls run by and grab things. It's crazy. So the car that I brought for you guys uses a Suzuki 1000cc motor. They'll take a motorcycle, disassemble it, and take what they need for their race cars that they build. The chassis, the body, everything like that is made from American-made materials that are made in this country from recycled materials, such as every bit of steel in this country usually has gotten recycled through numerous times. They're not just constantly pulling new steel out of the ground or iron and mixing it with other materials to make it steel. So all the metal in America usually gets recycled back and forth, and therefore it's helping to sustain what we have by reusing all these materials. Everything in the chassis itself, suspension and everything like that, is made in-house at Rush. So they're using all of their own equipment and things like that to create all these parts for the car. I don't have anything to do with the construction of the Rush SR. I just race it. And it is a fantastic race car. It's very small, it's very nimble, and it's far more efficient than the big race cars that you see out on the tracks all the time. It only weighs 950 pounds, so its footprint on the ground as far as how much it beats up a racetrack is extremely tiny compared to that of a full-size race car that's out there with 3,500 pounds of metal slinging around a track. The consumables on the vehicle, tires, brakes, things like that wear out on most race cars after one weekend, last months on this thing, sometimes a year. So I'm not going through brake pads, I'm not going through tires, I'm not creating all that waste to throw away, and I'm going faster than everybody else, just because I'm lighter, I'm smaller, and I'm a better driver. So when you guys get out there and check out the car, you'll see it, you're gonna be like, wow, this thing's tiny, I can't believe that this thing's a real race car. Believe it, because it will dust Porsches, Ferraris, Lambos all day long, and it looks cool. It's designed by David Hoysey of Scotland. He has a background in Formula racing. He owned a Formula team. And so he was very wise in the engineering of the car. And also being a European, obviously, he has sustainability in mind a little more than the average American, I would say, because I do believe that Europe probably has a little heads up on the whole sustainability market just because of the size of their country. They have to be more conscientious of that. Here in America, we have all the space in the world, so we maybe don't think about it all the time. But if you look at these beautiful beaches like we have out here, they're nice and clean because it's right there in everybody's brain. When you get out to the smaller areas and out into the ocean, like what you guys are trying to clean up, you can't see that from here. So it's not on the forefront of everybody's mind, but it's affecting everything that happens right here where we see it. So I think it's a great thing what you guys are doing, and I'm really happy to bring the race car here for you guys to check out. If you guys ever want to become a race car driver, get in touch with me. I'll take you out there, teach you how to drive, and soon the Motor Enclave will be opening here in Tampa, and that is a society or a conglomeration of high-end condos with a racetrack right there and an off-road place. So you can go do off-roading, you can do track driving, you can keep all your cool classic cars there, your high-dollar cars, all that kind of stuff. Yachts, whatever, sure. But anyway, my name is Patrick Laughlin. I own Conquer Custom in Tampa, Florida, and it was very nice to meet you all.